Welcome to MyLITV. From Manhasset to Montauk, we have traveled our communities to bring you the following events. I'm your host, Waldo Cabrera. MyLITV starts now.
The name of our organization is the Ethical Humanist Society of Long Island, and ethical is in the title because we believe that the basis of our philosophy in our lives is the love and study of ethics. So we try to be better people based on a sense of morality, of right and wrong, and learning how to tell the difference between the two. We are doing a bicycle drive and used sewing machine drive, and the bikes are going and the sewing machines are going to Ghana. It's part of Petals for Progress, and it's a drive that they conduct annually to help developing nations. People in some developing nations have no other means of transportation but their own 2 feet, so the bicycles really give them an opportunity to make their lives better in a very day-to-day helpful way to get to market or wherever they need to go.
Our motto is deed before creed, so we really believe in doing good actions for the sake of doing good here in our local communities. So we get involved in many different social action activities. From the teens' perspective, we actually just got back from a rebuilding trip in New Orleans.
And our basic premise is we take used bicycles, we send them overseas, we set up a business with an NGO there, which is a non-governmental organization with nationals from that country. We give them the bikes and whatever parts we can come up with. They refurbish the bikes, and then we want them to sell the bikes for a nominal amount to keep that bike shop in business, and secondly to give the bike value so that when someone pays $2 or $4 or $8 for a bike, that they have a vested interest in that bicycle and then they take good care of it. Dave Schweidenbach, who is the founder of the organization, was in the Peace Corps in Ecuador. And he was in a little village up in the mountains, and there was one guy who had a bicycle, and he was the only person in the town that was able to always have a job because he could get to job sites that no one else could. So when he came back from the Peace Corps, his idea was to collect 25 bikes and send them to Ecuador. Well, he had a collection, and he ended up getting about 150 bikes, and now he thought to himself, what am I going to do with all these bikes? And that's how Petals for Progress really came into being. At this point, we've shipped about 136,000 bicycles. And we've basically shipped almost in every continent in the world. But the majority of our bikes go to Central America and Africa.
Keep going, and it'll come along. Okay?
I'm in the kids program, and we learn how to do good things and create a caring world. I was taking the pedals off, and if the pedals were rusted, I would spray them with spray, and then I would screw them off, and then I'll tie them on to the bike.
I'm representing the Returned Peace Corps Volunteers of Long Island. We are a group of people who served in the Peace Corps from just about the beginning through volunteers who've come home fairly recently. We get together and we started out primarily social, but about 10 years ago we had decided that we wanted to contribute something and to do something for the community, and we got in touch with Gary from Petals for Progress, which is started by a Returned Peace Corps volunteer. And this will be our 10th collection. We have collected over 900 bikes and probably about 15 or 20 sewing machines over the years. Actually, sewing machines will start a new business. You will have someone who will then become a tailor or a seamstress and begin to bring up their family's income by actually providing a needed service for the community.